Alright, Naphanos, I did the thing.
Do not test me.
Our enemy spreads its influence throughout Kaltiris, recruiting new allies to fight against the Horde. We must establish footholds in these new enemy lands if we are to win this war. The war chief requires your assistance in securing outposts in Stormsong Valley, Drasvar, and Tiragard Sound. Which location shall we secure first?
Make yourself useful.
My queen. Oh, snap. Your presence is required upon a Banshee's will. The Dark Lady's orders for us to begin our campaign on the shores of Kaltiris. Is everything in order? Sylvanas asks. Yes, my lady. The Banshee's will is prepared to depart at a moment's notice. Good. Work with Nobby to determine where we will secure a foothold first. As you command, War Chief. See you done and dispatch reports of your progress to me. We will not fail you. Safe journey, my lady. Farewell, Naphanos. Sylvanas begins to depart, then hesitates and looks over her shoulder. Huh. Okay. You dog, Naphanos. So either in Stormsong or in Drasvar. It seems Drasvar is a big seam of Azeroth underground. Do you like profit? I love profit. This seems like golden opportunity, if you catch my meaning. Time is money. We've established a fortified outpost called Warfang Hold, but we're surrounded. An attack on our force is imminent and we need reinforcements. Do not delay, Rexxar. I'll pick Rexxar, considering he has like the whole new model thing going on.
Quick.
You have the Queen's trust, for now.
For the Dark Lady. Out with it.
Hey, word is that our foothold over in Stormsong is under attack. The fort is our only base in the region. Naphanos put out a call for every soldier to drop what they're doing and report to High Lord Kromash for duty. I know you have a lot going on, but you better not keep the Warlord waiting. I'm imagining that Naphanos is not the one who's supposed to give this quest.
What do you need?
Hurry up and get yourself squad away. We got a battle to get to. Front to center. As of last night, we received word that Rexxar's force of Warfang Hold in Stormsong was surrounded by a Kaltiran army and an attack is imminent. As soon as you have your things packed, go speak with Dread Admiral Tattersail and we'll get underway. There's no time to waste.
Go forth to victory.
Speak up!
Yeah, take us to Stormsong
Stay
Valley,
the course.
please. I mean, she's quite a good captain. Doesn't get lost in or anything.
Loktar.
Blood and thunder, what sorcery is this? Our ships are destroyed and our troops have been pushed to the sea. I don't know what foul sorcery those Kaltirans used upon our ships, but right now our men are being pushed to the shore with nowhere to evacuate. No time to pass things over. We have to act now. The enemy has pushed our men to the shore and sunk their ships. They've still nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. It is up to us to save them. Get below deck, man a cannon, and start laying down some covering fire. They're depending on us.
Be safe.
Hurry, get below deck and man a gun. Our troops need us. Ew. So, as you can see outside the ship, our troops are in a wee bit of trouble as they went into Stormsong Valley. Stormsong Valley is, of course, the area with all the Tide Sages and the Kraken and the darkness on the ocean. All that good stuff, and the Horde are making their way in. On the Alliance side, we actually saw the Horde invade a village, which was really, really cool and got some commotion stirring on the internet. So yeah, quite curious how that's all gonna play out.
Bent.
Look at this guy doing his brooming thing, though. He looks weird, man. That cleaning technique is bad. Yeah. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. Man a cannon. Let's shoot some things. And we are shooting at... We got Warfang Grunts, and we're shooting at the Stormsong's Wake Invaders. Oh yeah, scream for me, baby. Scream for me. Feel the might of the Horde. As you can see, it doesn't actually track it on the right side of my screen, but that's okay. I also checked out, if you might remember from our Tiragard questing experience, I checked out if I could find the Thanos in Tiragard, and I could. Unfortunately, it appears that in the latest build, they've actually removed that questline. I saw this massive forum post, which was really good in explaining, like, where did you need to go. So I found them. Nothing, so I wonder what happened to it. So yeah, howdy Elwood. How you doing? Howdy Bloodraiser. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna get rid of all my hair, to be honest. I was watching the stream yesterday. I look good with no hair, man. I could pull it off. I could be a sloop bag. And I could be sexy as well. Then I'll just need a mustache and a beard. And just, I'll be sexy. Right, Kromish.
Speak, friend.
Good job. That will buy our troops some breathing room. Looks like the magic the Kaltirans use on our ships is beginning to dissipate, but I'm sure what's happened to our ships here is only just the beginning. Get to the shore, we need to contact the survivors and find out just what we're up
Be
against.
safe.
Use one of those ropes to scurry down to a landing craft, unless you prefer swimming. I'll take a boat, sure. Ahoy! You're already sexy though, thank you everybody. Nobby! Thank the Dark Lady you're here. Rexar diverted a bunch of those Kaltirans off into the buildings ahead. He needs backup. Gonna party with my boy Rexar. Rexar, I'm coming, baby. So yeah, we'll have to do the questing a little bit off the cuff. As you can see, the tracking is not entirely up to speed. Kaltirans off into the buildings ahead. Let's go track down Rexar. Head's orange and not yellow. It might be because of the whole indication of legendary quest. We have seen it before, like Refion's legendary quest was entirely orange, but... Alright, so Hulo, Rexar's companion. Hulo has a bit of a spear situation going on. The creature weakly looks at you for a moment before turning its gaze to the harpoon sticking within its side. Pull the harpoon free. I don't think that's a good idea, though. Ha! Caught another one! Look at it squirm in the net. I'm gonna have fun gutting this one. For the Horde! What up? His heart grows weak. There's nothing more I can do for him but to end his suffering. Aww. Blood and thunder, my friend. Aww.
What do you need?
Thank you, friend. These humans have made a grave error today. I'm glad you came. With your help, we will show these Kaltiran dogs what happens when you face a corner beast. Warfang Hold is just up the path from here. Come. I'll fill you in on the details.
Go with honor.
Follow me. The Hold isn't far from here. Oh shit, we actually get the party with Rexar again. Dope. The attack happened earlier this morning. The Kaltir... Oh, sorry. The Kaltir mages used a strange object to summon those horrors you saw coiled around our ships. As we were trying to save the crews, the Kaltirans attacked. Our troops were spread too thin to hold both locations. We had to retreat to the shore. Okay. Many brave warriors fell in battle. Your arrival was most fortunate. Do you remember me though, Rexar? Look, this one still breathes. Centurion Kaga Wormstone. Easy, the herbs will soothe your wounds. Can you tell us anything of inside the hold? Are there any other survivors? Rexar, many still resist. They don't have much time.
The river provides.
Thank you, I thought I was going to meet the Earth Mother along with the rest of my men. My men will be avenged, I swear it. These Kaltirans, they don't seem normal. Humans can be cruel bunch from what I've heard, but these ones seem to take pleasure in slaying the fallen. The worst of them was a woman wearing a peculiar mask. She seemed to be shouting orders to the others, so I guess she's their leader. Honor the fallen and ensure they and their leaders don't survive. Leader, even. We tried to evacuate as many of our people from the hold as we could, but some of the peons weren't so lucky. They're worthless as fighters, but we need the labor in the times ahead. Please save them if you can.
Remember the Earth Mother's lessons.
And
Do you smell it? Smoke. They're here burning down Warfang Hold. There's little point to our battle if our base burns to the ground. Their tide sages use wands to control the constructs of water. In our hands, they may give us a chance to save the hold. Get those wands and put out the fires before the camp burns
Go
to ash.
forth to victory.
Thank you. I'll go secure the war tower. We'll need it to call in the rest of the troops. Kaga, your valor is without question, but you are no condition for combat. Nobby, I'll accompany Kaga. Meet us at the war tower when you're done. Alright. You gonna do any more dialogue? Otherwise, oh no, I'll reload. Cool. And Rexar's really unlucky with his pets, yeah, man. Alright. Let's take care of business, shall we? Stormsong Decree. Movement speed increased, haste increased. Huh. Be careful, crazy humans everywhere. Still looks weird to see peons with like high-res models. Huh.
Yes.
Howdy, Victoria. Hooray, me free. So I'm kind of wondering, like, I imagine that the Horde came here on conquest, right? But they kind of make it seem like, I don't know, like they were already here and then they were attacked. But I kind of thought that they made this outpost. Oh, whatever. It's early. And I needed to use the wand to take out the fires, correct? Let's see here. That's a fire. Oh, right. Okay, so I need to kill 5 of those, right? That's my questline tells me.
is fish food without us.
And I also need to kill a whole bunch more Cultyrants. I've not seen Revyon in Alpha, no. 8 children outside discussing the economic model of the Ying dynasty, like who honestly gives one. I just threw a brick at them. I mean, conversations need to be had, man. And where's my face? I'm currently recording for YouTube. And as I usually do when I record for the YouTube, I hide the camera. You really hurt, by the way. I like your outfit, though. Your helmet looks pretty cool. So what is that? Movement speed increased, haste increased, height, sage, swiftness. Alright. And of course the music that you hear in the background, that is not the zone music. The depths watch you, alright. Oh, they got a barricade going on now. Hello? Hey, Rexer! How you doing, buddy? How are we with the questing then? Yeah, we killed Captain, we did the fires, we just need to kill 4 more of the footmen. Alright. What is the name of Christy Golden's upcoming novel, and what is it about? It's kind of prequel for Battle for Azeroth. Before the Storm it's called, if I remember correctly. And it's going to be about... Ooh. I was gonna say it's gonna be about the burning of Teldrassil. But now I'm not entirely sure about that. Do we even know what it's about? They got like a little synopsis on Wowhead, I know that much. In which they talk about this organization amongst the Forsaken that do not agree with the Banshee Queen. They talk about a war that they won in Stormwind. Pretty much the prelude into Battle for Azeroth, I would call it, right? Howdy, Sakar. Will I read the book? Of course. And we did indeed see Rexar in Warlords, but he also showed up in Legion. He was part of the, like the one we saw in Warlords was alternate Rexar. And the one we saw in Legion was our Rexar, this Rexar. He joined Hunters in the Order Hall campaign and actually had a very beautiful questline to the crew room.
Blood and thunder.
Fire, blood, war. Nothing will stop us.
Dabu.
We defend against the darkness.
Hunt them down. You've done us a great service. Good work. We'll have need of the labor when we rebuild. I'm impressed. You not only saved our people, but you also managed to kill the leader of the attacking forces. At the top of this tower is our war horn. At the signal, our troops will come running, and we'll get this whole back under our control. I think you've earned the honors.
For the Horde.
We shall purge those called tyrants scum from our lands. Call in the Horde, and let's put an end to this. I'm going to imagine that this... Oh, there's actually a little cutscene. Nice. Ba-ba-bum. Did I see Blight? Well, okay then. We got ourselves a little order hall.
What do you need?
Good work. Most of the buildings were easily repaired, but we'll have to send the war chief. We'll have to send to the war chief for more troops. I think he's supposed to say we'll have to send word to the war chief for more troops. We're going to have to fight for our place in this land. Of this, I am certain. Go through the many wars, bloodshed, and chaos, I've learned that those who stand alone fall. Let us stand as one. Together, we will be strong against anything our foes can send our way. Did Rexar, the guy who likes to live in the wild, just say we should be standing together? Well, okay then. Temporary. Return to the Thanos on the bench you will. Muka Stormbreaker can give you a ride.
With honor.
Remain vigilant.
Neat.
Unshaken.
Yeah, we got a Towdy host crack. It worked well quick. And Elvor, taking that badge back, yeah. Thank you very much, love. Yeah, I've seen the Wowhead Rexar model. It reminds me a lot of his Here's the Storm model. Pretty cool. Yeah, we got a little apothecary thing going on. You know, guy gets shots to the butt. You could let it go to waste, or you could experiment on it. I really do wonder what the motivation of this all is gonna be, man. Like fucking Rexar standing with the Horde. Of course he's gonna stand with the Horde, but this Horde, the Blight Horde, I really wonder what is going on.
Greetings.
The same with someone like Lillian Voss, standing with the Forsaken. Is like, really? Alright. At this time of day, at this elevation, localized entirely within this bottle, yes, Aurora Borealis. Borealis even. Borealis. Ha!
What do you require?
Freshly looted from the natives.
Goodbye.
You feel a little tipsy. Alright. Yep, it looks similar to the garrison. Yep. We kind of do a similar thing on the Alliance side in Voldun, where we also build up a base. And yes, there are also follower missions and followers as well. I'm personally still a little bit on the fence. Like if they do it as the way that they did it in Legion, I don't mind it at all. Legion was fine. But if it's gonna be Warlords, then it's gonna be oof. Howdy, Josh. Alrighty.
What can I help you with?
Take us back to Zuldazar or show me where I can fly. Oh, right. I need
Your blades never
right.
dull.
Ignore all the previous lore and character motivations to fit with the current narrative of one faction versus the other, which doesn't sound promising. I really hope they're gonna do better though. Hello, Naphanos. I did the thing, mate.
Out with it.
Temporary, so not finished, right?
Make yourself useful.
Stormsong Valley foothold. Huh. Curious. I kind of expected the Horde to also experience what the Alliance sees there, as in siege the town and whatnot. But no, that did not happen into Stormsong Valley. Alright.
Aye?